So today we are back in stunning Corfino, and I've got a townhouse in the middle of this incredible place, completely restored, almost good to go, at an amazing price. Just wait while you see this one. So good morning again from stunning Corfino, where it's early morning on the 17th of December, so the sun is not fully up, and as usual there's a lorry parked right in the way where I wanted to video. But there you go, he's been sat there now for 15 minutes. I was just coming out the bar. It may move, you never know. As I say, we're back in Corfino, beautiful town, ideally located. We're a few minutes off the motorway that takes you to Rome and to Pescara, and Corfino has a number of facilities, including 2 or 3 bars, restaurant, hotel, a couple of B&Bs. There's some great B&Bs here actually, and there's also a swimming pool here that you can use in the summertime. The lorry's going now. We're very, very close to Raiano, 5 minutes away, where the train station is. And you could even cycle there if you wanted to, because it's all flat around here. And we're also close to Sulmona, Popoli, Pratola. Really close to all of these places, so a great location. And there is a bus service that runs through town as well. I really do like this place, and the historical centre where we're going now, where the house is a little bit unusual. I don't know if you remember it from other videos that we've done, but the pavement in the historical centre is very different. So this is actually take 2 of my video. I don't want to say too much because there's a certain person walking behind me that has already taken the mess out of me. Because I don't know if anybody can remember recently one of the videos we did that where a certain producer who we know quite well had to do the video on the top floor because I was suffering with vertigo, and I found it hilarious that he spent 15-20 minutes walking around the house and forgot to press record on the button. Well, I've just done exactly the same, doing my town tour, and then realised I didn't press record. So this is take 2 for me. Look how beautiful this entrance is. Can't read the dates up on there, but definitely old. And then look at the flooring here. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And the property we're going to see today has been completely restored, so it's a bargain property. It's a stunning property because it's right in the heart of this historical centre, and it is, I'm going to have a little walk around the historical centre, but the property we're going to see is just here, part of this pink building, but a little bit further along on the right. And then we are going to be doing another video of this pink building. Is it pink? It looks pink, can't really tell, it looks pink with my eyes. We're going to do another video of this one. That's going to be coming shortly, probably in January. Look at the old church door. It's not open, unfortunately, otherwise we'd have had a little nosy. My Roman numerals are not particularly up to scratch, so I can't work out how old that church is, but I'm sure somebody will zoom in and let me know. Let's have a little look around the historical centre. For those of you who have not seen previous videos, love all these archways. And no doubt people are going to be saying, where is everybody? As everybody does. These villages and towns, we've explained this recently in a live stream. These are working, living towns. It's the real Italy. Kids are at school, people are at work. The elderly or the older people are probably at home, keeping warm next to the fire and preparing an amazing lunch, no doubt. But as you can see, there's cars everywhere. Cars mean people. The towns are decorated. These places are not dying off. They're incredible places. And the town of Corfino stretches to the other side of the main road as well, in this area. And this main road takes you straight into Raiano, which if you were in the car, would be 5 minutes away. And 5 minutes this direction, you get to the exit of the motorway, where you can catch buses to Rome. And then you can head off to Sulmona, which is probably about 20 minutes from here. Pratola, which is less than 10 minutes from here. Popoli, which is probably 10-15 minutes away. It's a great location. Let's have another little wander around the historical centre. Buongiorno.
You guys Americans? Excuse me for asking.
No, inglese. Just asking what nationality we are.
Oh, okay.
People are so friendly here. It's just always a shame when I have my camera, I can't stop and talk, but people still talk to me anyway. Look at this beautiful old door, beautiful buildings. The atmosphere, I always say this in these towns and villages, just incredible. And look, fibre optics. And considering there's a wire coming out of it, they must be connected as well. I just love wandering around these places. And lots of people say to me, don't ever stop with the town tours, because they love, and I love doing it as well. It gives you a little feel for the place. Even though we've already passed where the house is, but it still gives you a little feel of the town and the kind of atmosphere. This is some sort of archaeological museum as well. I've never been in there, so I can't say what it's like. And it looks like it's closed today, possibly. No doubt we'll be able to get some info from the internet. I'll do a close-up of the sign and do a little search to see what's in there. Okay, sun's completely in my eyes. Oh, there you go, it's gone. But yeah, I could wander around these places all day long. Can't begin to tell you the atmosphere in these places. And yes, the populations decline a little bit. That's the way it is in the historical centres. People tend to move to the more modern apartments. Italians like to leave the older properties for sale for us to buy, which we will happily buy. Look at the mountains you can see down at the end there. Some of these buildings are incredible. Looks very medieval. People making the most of the sun sneaking through the alleyways. I've got the council up here as well. There's Domenico up here as well. He's happy with himself today because he found these properties. We have to tell him well done every now and then. I don't like to give him too much confidence, but every now and then we'll give him a compliment. Look how amazing. Again, these little archways over the streets. There's two of them down there. Just adds to the atmosphere. And this is the council building. Always have their flags out of the front. See if we can get the usual Domenico wave. There it is, look. So the property we're going to see today, we've done a full circle. There's the church where we were earlier. Just look down here. Hope it's coming across on the video. You can see the mountains with the bits of snow in the background. So the property we're going to see today has been completely restored. It is a traditional townhouse at an amazing price, as you can see by the advert. And the entrance is here. We've been greeted by this little dog. The entrance is here, and basically it's all of this. As you can see, the roof's been done, been completely restored on the outside. All the electrics are new, the plumbing's new. It just needs a kitchen adding to it. And yeah, it's, what can I say? It's just an amazing place, especially considering this price. Are you ready? Are you ready to have a look at this? Look at the stone surround. Beautiful. So it's this window, which the windows are new by the way, all new double glazed. The window at the top, and this balcony here. Are you ready to look inside? Let's do it. We have some beautiful stone features here, and it is a traditional townhouse. So what do I mean by that? You do have quite steep stairs because the rooms in the basement level that belong to other people, they're obviously really high ceilings, so you do need to have a bit of steepness to get up into the properties, otherwise they would take up all of the rooms just with the staircase. But there's not many to go up. As you can see here, new electrics. The electrics are not on at the moment. The only thing that needs to be bought are the plaques that fit onto this. It's like a decorative plaque, so you can choose them in wood, you can have them marble effect, all sorts of things. And here's the new electric box as well, if I can open that. And these doors, great knockers as well, pardon my French. They're great, aren't they? These are really thick, these doors. It looks like it's the original. I can't really work out. Yeah, I would say it is. Nice door. Okay, so let's head up these stairs. So we haven't got many, but they are quite steep. I will say that, but who cares? And from up here, we go straight into the kitchen, which is a great size kitchen. We're going to be about, I forgot my measure by the way. We're going to be, people are going to be shouting now, aren't they? We're going to be about 3.5 meters by probably 3, roughly. But this also has vaulted ceilings. And the window is obviously at the back in one of the smaller alleyways. So you get more light at the front, but it's more than enough light for in here. This will be a beautiful kitchen. So it's got the tiles on. And all the electrics, all brand new wiring, ready for light fittings. Then we obviously have plugs here, and it's been plumbed down there to have a sink in the corner. So you got everything you need. This is probably for the cooker area, for the extractor fan, I'm guessing, but you could get that designed anyway. All the radiators are all new, and the windows, I'll show you as we go around where there's a bit more white, but these windows are fantastic, a bit more light, not white. But these windows are fantastic because they also have the shutters on the inside. I'll show you that in a second. No fly screens on here, so you do need to add fly screens, but they're not majorly expensive. Have a look. Just a typical street scene where you can hang your head out like I'm doing and shout at somebody. A little bit of tidying up needed here, but the owners will do that before it's sold. I don't think the builders have long gone. Doors, internal doors are decent doors. They're all new. In fact, there's still the wrapper on these. Just a normal wood finish. Then we have the bathroom. So with this being a traditional townhouse, you can't necessarily have the layouts that you would expect in a modern house. You have to work with what you've got. So this is the only bathroom in the property, but the living space and the bedrooms are up these short amount of stairs. You'll see that in a second, because that is a great space up there. Great size bathroom, again, all the tiles finished, doors new. All the wires there ready. Shower. Let's see how big the shower is from this big boned person. Let me have a look. Oh, I can get in here with no problem. Could I get anybody? I possibly couldn't get anybody else in here with me. But I'm sure other people may be able to get. You can get two medium people in there, or one large, maybe 3 small. Passing Ape, as they call them, the little three-wheeler trucks. Just as I want to speak. Here has been, the plumbing is done for a washing machine, which actually, I know it wouldn't fit in there, but no, it would easily fit here. There's plenty of space in here for it to fit. And there is the new boiler, brand new boiler. That's the great thing with these townhouses. We're so lucky to get them where there's nothing or very little to be done. There's another sink there for some reason, which there is a sink already here, so I'm not quite sure why that is, but there you go. Then the window goes out to, you can see the mounters a little bit over the roof, and then goes out onto the street that we've just come up from. Okay, this is a decent sized bathroom. This is 2 meters by, including the shower, probably by about 3, including the shower. Great size. I do like these floor tiles that they've chosen as well. It's the sort of a wood effect. It's quite. They're obviously all tiles. They're not wood. They're really nice, and that's the same throughout. But the kitchen, I would say, you could also easily get a table in here as well. So it could be a kitchen diner. Having said that, you've got a huge. Why do these people always have to drive by when I'm talking? We do have a huge living room upstairs, but you would definitely get a dining table in there, and a decent sized one here, I would say, as well. You could easily, comfortably sit 6 to 8 people, I would say, and then the kitchen. I'm just thinking, because I know some of you like the big fridges. Depending on the layout, then yeah, I mean, you would take up some of the space if you wanted a huge fridge either here on this wall, or you'd have it as part of the kitchen, and maybe bring the kitchen services this way a little bit. Not sure. Let me know in the comments. The kitchen's plenty big enough anyway. Then we have some more fairly steep stairs again, but there's very few of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. You're onto the main part. And let's go up here. But look at this space. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Huge living space. So you could have a dining room in here if you wanted to, or just have it all as a living space. Not sure what I would do. I think I'd be tempted to have it all as living space, to be honest with you. I think that's what I would do. Have a sofa. I don't know though. Not sure. Let me know in the comments. Maybe the TV on this wall, then your sofas and things around here, then you're near the fireplace, which I'll show you in a second. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters. I would say 6 and a bit meters by. Can't believe I forgot my measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 meters, and with a fireplace. Nice high ceilings as well. They've got to be a minimum of 280 to 3 meters. And the bedrooms, there's 2 beds, one up there, one up here. So obviously to use the bathroom, you have to come down and down there, and it's in front of you. But that's just the sacrifice, if you want to call it that you have to make when you're buying these old properties. But this is just a superb property. And what I wanted to show you before, this is light enough to show you, is these shutters. They're actually aluminium, but they look great. So you've got complete privacy when you close them. He says, I think that's how it works. Anyway, that clips into there somehow. And complete privacy. Not that you're going to get a lot of people looking at you. Great quality. That's the same street that I showed you earlier. The back alleyway. Nice sized windows as well. They made a good job choosing that. And all the marble thresholds are all new, as are all the radiators as well. All brand new. This fireplace. Love the fireplace. Once we got rid of the builder's material, there's the builder's radio. You've got to have a builder's radio. And they all look like that as well, don't they? They must have a special shop for builders where they buy these radios. But that's a really nice stone fireplace. And then you have these wonderful double doors again, which even when closed give us lots of light coming through. Again with the shutters. And look at the views out of here. Beautiful looking up at the mountains. And not just looking at the mountains, but also looking over the town. Absolutely stunning. Great location. Well, this balcony is a little bit low, so these may want, I would say, if we can get these highed up somehow or lift them, I'm not sure what you would do because you have to sort of step down into the balcony. I think some adjustments needed there because I would hate to trip on the window. And but these are all minor things. As far as the size of the balcony, it's not huge. You could stand there. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get rid of my cough. Maybe if there's a way of hiring these up, you could probably sit a chair here and look at these views. Superb. Love this living space. But even from here, which is now I'm thinking maybe the sofa should be on this side, because even sat here, probably not picking it up on the video, but I can see those views if you were sat somewhere in this area. Okay, let's look at the two bedrooms. Not huge bedrooms, but they are double bedrooms. Again, very simple layout. So remember, if you needed to go to the bathroom in the night, down here, down those, and it's just there on the right. These are, it seems like they've started doing the tiling on the steps, and they've either changed their mind and left the original granite, which I think I would, and they seem to have done the same on the other as well. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, they have. Yeah, I think that's the best thing actually, because these granite steps, they will scrub up really well. It just needs a little bit of finishing, a bit of grout in here, or something to finish that off. But again, they're not major jobs at all. Let's go into bedroom number 1. Again, all the doors are all new. I say they're not huge, but you can see where the switches are, so the double bed fits in there. Then you would have a bit of space here for a small wardrobe in this corner. So I would say this is about 1, 2, almost 3 meters, maybe just about 3 by 1, by about the same, about 3 meters. Which in UK standards is probably a large bedroom with some of the new builds. Radiator underneath there. You can actually add more elements onto this. Usually the plumbers will do a calculation to see how many elements are needed each room. And they always put the pipework to the right, and then if you need to add on to them, then you can add extra ones on there if needs be. Again, all the electrics are all new. Point there for the TV, but with internet TV, you don't really need it now. You just need the plaques going on there. And the lights, they've just got one wall light there, which if you wanted to, you can get the old-fashioned twirly wire, if that's what you explain, that's how you describe it, to bring it into the centre if you wanted a centre light, but you probably don't need that in here. Then you got again these wonderful views looking out over the mountains, and the windows and the shutters again in here. So that's bedroom 1. And then bedroom 2 is a similar size, but if I remember rightly, it's got vaulted ceilings. Thought I was going to slip there. a look in here. Yeah, very similar size. Even though it does look a little bit longer, I don't know. I'd certainly say it's 3 meters by maybe just a bit more than 3.5. But you can see again the double bed easily fits down there. And then there's probably room here. I would say this is a little bit longer. Excuse me, enough for a wardrobe, I would say there. This is maybe 1, 2, yeah, it's about 3.5, I think. Maybe a bit more. Again, the new radiators. And the shutters, the usual thing. Here, the view is not as open. But what is really nice about this room is the vaulted ceilings. So quite high vaultings with the electric cable in the middle. What do you think, folks? I think this is an absolutely superb property, especially for the price. And consider you don't have to do anything. Well, you do. There's little bits to finish, but in the sense of the building has been restored, the electrics are new, the plumbing's new. It's one of those move in, do the little bits, buy the lights, and just start enjoying this amazing location. I love it. I do think it's stunning. Again, another fantastic find. Absolutely amazing. Are you ready for final thoughts? It's going to be a quick one, but let's do it. Just before we go to final thoughts, I actually asked the owner why there's a hole here. And apparently it's because, and I can actually just about see up there, it's got the roof's in amazing condition, but apparently they wanted to see where they could break into, because there's another room up here. And they were considering, in this huge living room, of putting a staircase in from here, going up a few here, and going up again to have another room upstairs. And then they decided to sell instead. So there is the possibility, obviously it does need checking out. I'm just wondering if I can get my... See, I don't think I'm going to be able to feed this through to see anything, but let's just have a look. Probably nothing coming through there. Maybe there is. See the top of something. Anyway. See if I can come back out again. There you go. But that's what the owners wanted to do. Personally, I wouldn't bother. Just for the simple reason that it's great as it is. If you really need that extra space, then yeah, if you wanted an office or a study or an extra bed or something, then you could always do that. But personally, I think it's just good to go. Let's do final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this one, simply stunning. Did you think I would say that? It's just a great property. Maybe not when you see this mess on the floor, but look through all of that. It's just a superb property. The bones are fantastic because it's all been done. All the electric's done, all the plumbing's done. You're in complete control of your budget. It's just finishings off. Little tiny things, little tiles that are missing. There's one there, it's come off for some, or they probably took it off when they put the door on. Little things that need doing. But it is good to go. And the fact that you have a new boiler as well, new system, everything's on, it's just makes this such good value for money. And in terms of location, superb. Corfino is a beautiful town and it's located perfectly to get around. Perfectly to get around. You're 5-10 minutes from Pratola, where you can get buses to Rome. There's a train station there. Big town. There's services in the town, but you're really close to bigger supermarkets and everything else. It's just a fantastic area. There's a bus that comes through the village. You can check how often that is by going onto the Tua app, TUA. It's just good to go. It's another one of those no-brainers, in my opinion. What a fantastic holiday home, and what a fantastic home as well if you're thinking about living here. Spacious, and I keep saying it, but the price, amazing. Okay folks, that's a quick final thought, but there's nothing else I can say about it other than whatever you do not miss this one.